One of the big trusted brands in the firearms industry is Springfield Armory. People love the products. And Stefany, this is the new Saint rifle. We actually had this out the range because we produced the Popperpalooza video with you guys.
That's right, that's right.
And we put hundreds of rounds through this thing, knocking down poppers and all this stuff, and it ran great. But you were telling me there's a ton of features in this because at first glance people go, I don't know, it looks like an AR-15. What's the deal?
Right, exactly. So we really wanted to offer to the market a gun that was ready to go out of the box. And what we mean by that is, you know, a lot of times in an AR-15 world, you know, you want to build your AR from scratch.
Sure,
but
you can customize it. But you guys kind of did that for the guy.
Right, we wanted this to have all the quality features coming standard. We wanted you to not necessarily have to go out and buy all the furniture, swap out the trigger,
sure,
do all the normal stuff that you would do when you're, you know, grabbing uppers and lowers.
So tell me what's on here.
So we have a 16-inch melanite barrel with a 1 1/8 twist.
Okay, that's going to help stabilize all bullet weights, that kind of thing. What else?
Then we have a mid-length gas system.
Okay, that's going to help with shooting. I mean, mid-length gas system kind of stretches that recoil and that felt sensation over a longer period of time.
Exactly, and that's one of the first things that I definitely noticed when I was shooting it as well. Very little recoil and really comfortable when you're out in the range for an extended period of time. We have the Springfield Armory rear flip-up dual aperture sight.
And you guys are making this?
Yes, this is our sight, and it's really nice that it flips up, flips down. You can add an optic if you want, or you can co-witness if you'd prefer to leave it on. And then this is all premium Bravo Company furniture. Okay, so those are all upgrades. Absolutely.
And so a ton of value. So if someone wanted to build this gun, I mean, what would that cost?
We're guessing anywhere from $1,200 to $1,300 if you were to build this gun from scratch.
But they can get it from you guys
for $899. That's our MSRP.
It also has a nice trigger.
Absolutely. That is my absolute favorite part. If you've seen me do any other videos on YouTube from SHOT Show or NRA, I always talk about the trigger because it's so crisp and clean. It's a nickel boron coated GI single stage trigger. So it has very little creep, virtually none. And you know, that's always one of the first things you want to swap out on a basic AR, but with ours you really don't have to. It's a wonderful trigger.
Well, all the stuff that you want to start out at a really nice value, check out the Springfield Armory Saint.
This is the Saint from Springfield Armory, their new AR-15. Now, if you're new to the AR-15 family or you haven't been out to a professional training course and received some training on fighting with a carbine, one thing to consider is what's called optical offset. That basically means the optic sits over the bore or the barrel. All right, you can see here with the optic that I'm running, it's about 3 inches. What this means is if you're shooting behind a piece of cover and over it, just because you can see it through your optic doesn't necessarily mean your barrel and bullet can see that target, and you're gonna end up shooting the cover that you're sitting behind. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So what you can see here is my optic. I can see my target clearly through my optic because it's just over the hood. However, my barrel is actually pointing right at the top of the hood. When I engage, I'm actually gonna be skipping my rounds off the hood, which means who knows where they're going, and they're definitely not impacting my target. If you're gonna run an AR-15, make sure you go out and get some training and learn about optical offset.